Hello everyone, my name is Shadow and Noir, ready to continue our story. So we left off here just recently before initiating the Grunt loyalty
Eyes
mission.
straight ahead.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
And we will do that.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Erdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Erdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My clan stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Grant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Erdnot. Name our target and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare.
You.
I like this human. She understands.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
I'm not worried about Uvenk.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
I'll keep Morden with us. Why not?
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan.
The Keystone.
If you wish to join Clan Erdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
So they don't exactly explain what's going to happen.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Because this is the rite of passage. That all Krogan must go through it before they are accepted as an adult or in a clan.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
So first we're just gonna do a perimeter sweep. Medikit here, ammo here, power cells here. Yeah, I think we are full on heavy weapon ammo.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Just want to check to see if there are any weapon upgrades.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Not in the lower area.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Run wants to begin as soon as possible. Another body. A lot of bodies, actually. I guess that they all failed.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the
Rite of
keystone.
passage. 2,000 platinum. Love that. Okay, I think that's everything. To begin, you just click this.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to.
Turn on squad incendiary ammo for Grunt. And reapply armor piercing ammo.
Here they come.
So the
I'm
keystone
ready.
hits the ground and that summons
Just the thing to help.
beasts.
Not typical. Thought I was harmless, did you?
These beasts are worthy. Worthless.
Shields have failed.
One more.
Once you kill all of them, that ends the wave.
Here they come. I'm ready.
But the wave is not over yet.
Impact shot. Worthless. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Here, enjoy.
Incendiary ammo does so much
One
damage
down.
against them.
Killed that one.
You get a message, it means that you finished the wave, and then you have to ring the keystone again.
Ready for another round, Shepard. Tag the keystone.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
That will summon
Crawlers,
waves.
come to your death.
Can't attack that guy.
Hostile.
I don't think. If he drops the affliction.
Neutralized. Not difficult.
Yeah, right on your ass.
One down.
Don't want to let them get too close. As you can see.
Incoming.
One down.
Too late. Now you're dead. Worthless.
It may seem a little bit overwhelming, but honestly, it's not that bad.
Nicely.
At least we have all of the upgrades so far. And the skills. Which you should have obtained. You made it this far.
Worthless. Should have run. Now you're fried. We need to trigger the keystone to continue the right.
That's another wave down. And we need to ring the
Now,
keystone.
all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward,
The final enemy.
our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is
Can you
survival.
guess what it is?
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am.
Remember those blue tendrils?
Get ready to fight.
It's a pressure mod.
Here, enjoy.
Enemy worth fighting.
Just hide behind obstacle every time he spits. It'll be fine. But be careful because some of these obstacles are breakable. It's going to get you right through them.
Could burn nicely.
And get a large amount of health. Like that. positioning again. I want to get some ammo over here. I remember I left some over there.
Deploying incineration tech.
I feel like... Ow!
Last one. Have to defeat him actually. You can just outweight him, I think. But I always defeat him.
We have company. Good. I want more.
Which gives you a little extra respect, probably.
You live. And you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Word Not Rex was the last. My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good. This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord Okir.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole. A what?
You changed
A
your
reason
tune.
to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans. You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong. With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
You only want him as a trophy.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Erdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Well, it sounds like you're just about to make that decision between greatness and being left in the dust.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender. Your head is valuable whether you're alive or dead. Just try to take it.
Headed for combat.
Incoming!
Focus charging!
Get the smaller ones out of the way first. Because they don't have barriers.
Impact shot!
We don't want to get surrounded.
You coward!
Focus charging!
I am Krogan!
Now we can deal with Uven. Finally. Use the SMG.
I'll put them down! Krogan charge it!
Then use the heavy one. Get the other around.
Come on!
That's it for him. Some extra credits.
Meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else in that room, but you always just get teleported out.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. She has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
Congratulations, Grunt.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak.
They're also
How
dead.
else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
But I think your apex will be a little bit away from warmongering.
Tell me about Krogan rites and
It has
ceremonies.
to be.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
We can use this.
Oh, we got an upgrade. We're finishing the mission. Grunt has joined Clan Urdnot and should be emotionally stable. We'll monitor Krogan's progress of societal acceptance with Clan Urdnot. Hopefully, clan bonds will not interfere with loyalty to Shepard. Data regarding Krogan clan politics useful. He unlocked Fortification, a brief but massive boost to your armor. New outfits, another shotgun damage upgrade, and some credits. I guess we missed a little bit of credits somewhere. And that's for Grunt. His loyalty mission is over. Now we need to do Mordants.
Tancred and the human killed the Thresher Maw?
Everybody's heard. Hasn't been done since
And we
Rex
do
himself.
that by either talking to that guy,
One more win
Chief
in the
Scout,
pits, and
or
I'm
just interacting
retiring.
with
You killed
the
that Thresher Maw on foot?
Cowan.
Don't touch anything.
To recall being able to interact with the truck. Weird.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We will.
This,
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
we also have 2 side missions available. We need to find his scout, and we need to find I think he called it a combustion manifold. Grunt's new styles. Honestly, I mostly just leave the original ones for everybody. And I think both of those things regarding the side missions can be found in this mission. The enemies we find here will be
Incoming!
the clicks and
Knock one down.
Fortune. Because we're going to be dealing with the blood pack, which is predominantly filled with Fortune, Baron, and Krogan. Reactivate armor burst.
Difficult.
Squad ammo is good if you're using teammates who don't have their own ammo, but a lot of them do actually.
Headshot.
Jack has it. Grunt has it. Zaid has it. Kasumi, Tali, Miranda don't have it. I'm not sure about Jacob. I know Gordon does not have it. I know Grunt has it. And Thane has it.
Nothing can hurt me!
Heavy Incinerate is good because it's like a homing projectile which does not consume any kind of ammo whatsoever. You can hear more Varen coming.
Time to fight!
Should do the trick.
Getting up close!
One down.
Nothing can hurt me!
Nothing here so far. I wonder if you miss picking up any kind of upgrade, if you still get it upon completion.
Feel the blood rage!
Because we got a shotgun damage upgrade for completing Grunt's mission. Is that normal as a reward, or does it mean we missed it inside the mission? The only place I can think of that we could have missed it was that final room. Because you don't really have a lot of freedom to explore. You're either fighting off a squadron of Krogan.
Nothing can hurt me.
Or you're done fighting them and the mission just
Enjoy.
Gordon also has an incineration blast, but he decided to unlock AoE instead of a single strong burst. I think the team generally prefers to use, here we go, the combustion manifold, one of the side missions. The team generally prefers to use AoE or versions of their powers that can affect more than one target.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Yeah, it looks like it. Wow.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Interesting concept.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on mailing. Too late to help the dead.
Yeah. So, Iridium? I almost forgot that Iridium exists.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, You can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
You think
Appears
so?
they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
You were wronged, but you're trying to do exactly what caused this to begin with.
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Are you sure?
The blood target rank will then be you of forward.
That may seem harsh, but this confrontation is unavoidable. There is no peaceful outcome. Speech or not.
Making contact! Hostile target!
That's it. It's unfortunate that he could not be talked down, but he had his heart set completely on waging war against everybody. Bringing back the broken rebellions.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Some extra credits. Iridium, of course, and
Active console may contain
let's
useful
see.
data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morton.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
he understands the burden of what he did, but he does not feel bad about it because he sees it as a necessary evil. I understand him.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem. Massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still, hard to sleep some nights.
You can see that it's weighing heavily on him.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
I don't think anybody would.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
That part is optional, but you do get some insight into Morden's mindset.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn. Adapt, improve, refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul-searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai Wars, Krogan rebellions all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Why they need leadership like Rex.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
I am sorry to be tough on Morden, but this is an argument you can see that he's having within himself all the time. So I think it's good to have a chance to let it out and discuss it with somebody. The other side mission is in here. The missing scout.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
They're all testosterone. The Krogan.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Noted.
Incoming.
Just the thing to help.
Take it!
I am Krogan!
No more ammo.
Wait, I was standing downwind.
Some extra credits over here before we cross the bridge. And we got some ammo back.
Enjoy.
Nothing else here. We need to go downstairs. Malin should be nearby.
Gear up! Enemy charging! Burn and die! I am Krogan! Worthless! Burn and die!
Wrong target.
No, it wasn't.
Krogan charging!
Too late!
Keep them back.
Now you're dead! You betray all Krogan!
There you go. Some extra cash over here. Creds, I mean. Alright. And now we can move across the bridge. Nothing else on this side. Only one path remains. Perfect. Oh, that's great. I see no monetary reward. Which should mean another weapon upgrade.
What's this?
Heavy weapon ammo. Just a moment. There we go. Malin.
Malin? Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
That's a bit far-fetched.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weyrloc's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
I understand where he's coming from, but this is not the right way to do this.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait. You don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer.
Not a murderer.
Thank you, Shepard.
But you almost became one.
Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weyrloc left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weyrloc willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Of course, Morgan.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
This is the research that includes tests on living victims. It's tainted.
Right now, victims died for nothing. Keep it. Use it. Death's worth something. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
This is an important decision to make. You can make him destroy the data, or you can convince him to keep it. Genophage was the right call. Destroy the data now. You should help the Krogan hold on to the data.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Just wanna take a look here. That gave me 30 Paragon points. The opposite, destroying the data and progress on curing the genophage, would probably give me 30 Renegade points. But it is an important decision that we need to make. Which will have an important role in the future. But for now, we're done. Troubled by Clan Warlock's progress towards genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful. Rogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Morden's assistant is no longer a problem. Morden will have no trouble focusing on the mission. He unlocked Neural Shock, cripple an organic enemy with pain. New outfit, and heavy weapon ammo. 30k. And with that, apart from...
Go to the clan leader. Not grunt. You can go where you want. Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Warlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Warlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
Ah!
Pass.
Just wish.
Grunt just left.
Could be different. I hear you killed a Thresher Maw. Impressive.
Nothing here. 2 more items in the shops, I think. But we can only buy one.
You around female camps and children last winter? No. I was off dealing with
We have to
the
turn in the 2
The pits have
side
been a
missions.
bloodbath ever since Urza's handle.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the
I need to give the mechanic a
Don't touch
combustion
anything.
manifold.
Welcome to the clan, Urdnot Grunt.
Honored to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, make yourself useful. You're in this shit now.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy, if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
We would have gotten experience for these. We are max level already. So biotic damage or assault rifle. We'll take biotic damage.
This should come in handy.
And this one remains. So among all of the shops, I only know that this one will remain. An AR upgrade and to upgrade the duration of the timer for hacks on Ilium.
As I understand it, Clan Urdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass on my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Urdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
Well,
You must be working on something important.
I was building the...
Solarians created...
Actually, wait, forget
You
I
must
said
be
it.
working on something important.
With a new plan.
Solarians created genophage.
Actually, wait, forget... Yes, move along.
we got a discount? Really? No. It's still the same price, I think. 50k? We'll come back. Or was it 60k before?
This variant can track you anywhere on the planet.
That's everything here, I think.
Probably 5 years from the right.
We're gonna talk to Rex, and with that, we are done with Tuchak.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
You are not replaced, Rex.
You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
He just happens to be a Krogan too.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
You have not been replaced, rather. That concludes everybody's loyalty mission.
During my run. Guess that human's got a quad.
We have a few more
You don't have the plates to try.
side missions to do, and then we can go and get the
Urdnot
Reaper
Grunt's with us
IFF.
now. We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes Clan Urdnot strong.
But first, we will buy all of the upgrades. Research them on the Normandy, and then take a victory lap with conversation for everybody on the ship. A nice way to round everything up.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I bet. So we got a shotgun upgrade. Extra rounds. Double the rounds, actually. Wow. And the final heavy weapon ammo upgrade, maybe. Does say 6 out of 6. And that's everything.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Yeah.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent. And toying with me. Tests. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
That is a possibility.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
This is an Easter egg. If you choose at the dialogue to make a recommendation that a ship needs a bar.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
It's a very small trigger, but it does have some effect in Mass Effect 3.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
Yeah. I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you. Commander, can I help you
I'm
with
more
something?
interested in just...
Already? I'm not... Commander.
It's just one of the little details that you only really notice if you are into the story so much that you want to play it more than once.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
We saw all of these.
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else. I want to know more about the people.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Let's see if anything is unlocked.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What sort of resources?
I have a block that prevents me from answering.
How is Cerberus
Cerberus each cell's
saw that
agents
before.
are led.
Let's discuss
Ready. Logging you out, Shepard.
So nothing is unlocked yet, but it might be a little late.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
How's Kasumi doing?
Hey, got a minute?
Always.
So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date.
A date?
I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Do you need
Have
some?
a few minutes
if you
to
wish.
talk? The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass.
True.
The warmth of another's hand on yours. The taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
A bystander
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
I guess this pursues the relationship with Thane, but I'm not going to be doing that either.
This crew is pretty diverse. You must have something in common with some of them. Get out of this room and talk to them.
I shall consider it. I won't keep you. Do you need
Have a few
later?
minutes to talk?
I'd like
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Commander, what can
Do you have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do, Shepard. Of course, Commander.
See how Garrus is doing, and Samara, and then we can go to the engineering deck.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
This is the same dialogue that we had before, and I guess it gives you an option to pursue a relationship with him again, but...
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Still no.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you.
Oh?
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus.
Oh.
He may have been on Council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
We know Nihilus, the very first Spectre from Mass Effect 1.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
Can imagine that.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
She chased her for 400 years. Her daughter, who she has resolved that she has to kill.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the Collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
Good.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission, and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Of course we will.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Now we're gonna go below deck and talk to the rest of the crew. Let's start with Grunt.
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Grunt is a very strong ally to have, and he will definitely help Rex and Clan Urdnot become the prominent figure.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand. Shepard.
Just checking in.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Now we'll go see Jack.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Of course.
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, all right? That's a good place to stop.
This pursues a relationship with Jack if you are male, but I guess.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just
I should
pissing.
go.
Whatever.
But I guess she doesn't have anything else to say. For Jane.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
What about Zaid?
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
About what?
I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls.
Yep.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Let's catch up on the Codex too.
Humans detected Aiea as an Earth-type world via telemetry in 2165. After probe surveys indicated life, lush vegetation, ample fresh water, and breathable air, the Alliance upgraded the planet to a garden world colonization priority. Commanded by Captain Ronald Taylor, the crew of Alliance survey vessel Hugo Gernsback made planetfall on the jungle world in 2173. Soon after, ship transmissions inexplicably stopped. While the precise fate of the Hugo Gernsback command and crew is unknown, they are presumed killed in action and their vessel destroyed. Originally choked by the hypergrowth of non-native plant species, Pragia serves as a galactic reminder about the imperative for careful regulation during colonization. 2 centuries ago, Batarian agribusiness chose uninhabited Pragia as their empire's breadbasket. Colonization authorities introduced non-native, industrially mutated plants that flourished in the world's fertile volcanic soil. Synergizing with Pragia's natural geothermal conditions and chemotropic microbes, the imported species soon became a nightmare. Mutant strains of poisonous and even carnivorous plants arose, overgrowing colonies in days instead of years, and causing the Batarians to abandon their holdings. Because the planet's small animal population is insufficient to check its plant growth, Alliance ecologists predict soil exhaustion in 400 years. Due to its relative isolation and lack of population, Pragia has become a regional haven for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. The Krogan homeworld boasts extreme temperatures, virulent diseases, and vicious predatory fauna. Around 1900 BCE, the Krogan discovered atomic power and promptly instigated many intraplanetary wars, sending Tuchanka into a nuclear winter. With most of their industrial base destroyed, the Krogan entered a new dark age, and warring tribal bands dominated. Populations remained low for the next 2,000 years. First contact with the Solarians made resurgence possible. Krogan brought to less hostile planets bred exponentially and returned to reconquer their home. They built vast underground shelters to shield themselves from surface radiation, which proved prescient during the Krogan rebellions, when many of them isolated themselves in a vain attempt to avoid the genophage. Convinced they could outbreed the genophage, they transmitted it into more than 90% of the sealed bunkers. Today, Tuchanka's population is sharply limited, and while individual Krogan are long-lived, the genophage ensures few replacements.
And the unread Codex entry. Something about the firestorm. And the Blue Sun's history. That's it. Let's take a look at the journal. All of the main missions except for going and obtaining the IFF have been cleared. We have 2 more side missions to do before we do that. At least 2. But before we do any of that, we will go to Liara.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, messages. Blue Sun's activity traced from Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with a Captain Voorhis. The coordinates we obtained as the last known location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. It turns out that the Mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. To Grunt's Commander from Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader. So keep him alive. Here. I have to stay polite, play the role. But our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Erdnot. Pragia facility update. From Cerberus Intel, Commander Shepard. Contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments. Amnesic? And delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. Update on the kid from Captain Bailey, CSEC. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards, maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there, Bailey. And a thank you from Leslie. I'm Leslie. I was on Aea. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I'm getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I want to show him that he lost. I'm not weak. He did things to me, and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore, because you and Jacob stopped him. Thank you, Leslie. The galaxy map is a lot more cleaner now. So first we're going to right here, the Shadow Broker base. And this is because since everybody has done whatever they wanted to do, their loyalty missions have been completed. They all have their bonus powers unlocked, so I will respec all of them. I'll let them auto-lock their new loadouts, with the freedom of having to choose. Between their old powers and the new power. Let's take a look at the investments. Mission report ready. Success, Admiral Hackett and the 5th Fleet have ambushed the colony raiding pirates. 2,000 credits. Mission report ready. Failure. Certa Foundation's antibiotic tests have been blocked by Citadel legislation. We can buy embedded correspondence. Citadel news agencies are trying to place more reporters in the Terminus systems. Use your resources to set up these journalists with safe houses and reliable contacts so they can bring back news from the galaxy's frontier. Okay? Smear campaign. Success. The politician retires from public service after your smear campaign. And success. The police quietly slip you a cut from their raid on the Red Sand Factory. Blue listed, the Blue Suns are becoming dangerously powerful, run a galaxy-wide expose on their corruption and tendency to turn on their employers. It will send business to their competitors. Yes. Mutually assured income. Clashes between countries and on the Batarian homeworld of Karshan are becoming frequent. Make sure no nation state gains more control than the others by regulating weapon sales to all sides. Okay. In chemical warfare, Binary Helix is trying to develop hormone implants for Alliance soldiers that fall outside the Citadel's generic treaty laws. The company is prepared to be very generous if you let them know when the Citadel inspectors are coming. We'll just get it for the purpose of getting it. Delivery pickup, 2,500 Palladium. And here we can retrain all of them. I'm gonna do it manually. Shredder ammo, I think, should be maxed out. This should be maxed out. More health or more weapon damage? We'll go with more weapon damage. Throw is powerful, but warp is a lot more useful because it destroys shields. There we go. Jack. Warp ammo. Subject 0. Primal Adept Vanguard. Jack can push her biotic abilities to the limit, greatly reducing the recharge time of her powers. Focuses her ruthless energy into combat, heightening her weapon damage. We will focus on her. Shockwave. Don't really need to pull. Maybe. I definitely want a shock. I want to have Shockwave maxed out. And this one should always be maxed out. At least 1 point in. Pull. Okay, I think that's better. Garrus. Armor piercing ammo, yes. Squad. Turian Rebel, yes. Weapon and power damage increase or health increase. I'm just gonna focus on damage increase for pretty much everything. And favor overload. Grunt. I want him to max out this. Pure blood. Increases his already fantastic regeneration rate. Can go berserk without losing his lethal focus, increasing his weapon damage. Don't really care too much about concussive shot, but I do care about his inferno ammo. to make him a little bit tankier. Jacob. Upgrade his barrier. That's fine. Samara. Okay. Sapiens Justicar. Biotic abilities now rival those of an Asari matriarch, further reducing the recharge time of her powers. Or Kaido Justicar. Time is spent honing her lethal skills, increasing her weapon damage. We're gonna go with biotics. Definitely want to max out Reeve. It's very useful. Heavy Reeve. Snuffing out a single target's life, increasing Reeve's strength, duration, and damage. Or an AoE Reeve. Biotic becomes a vortex of life, increasing the Reeve's radius to affect multiple targets. It's fine. Morden. Solarian Scientist. Solarian Genius. Strength of his shields. Study of ballistics, physics, and shock trauma increase his weapons damage. Solarian Savant. Neural shock, yes. Yes. There we go. Ali. Quarian Machinist. Expertise in engineering firearms and all kinds increases her weapons damage. Modest cybernetic and auto-immuno enhancers increase her health. We'll go with engineer. Energy drain is useful for shields. The combat drone is very useful. And we already have hacking, so we are not going to focus into that too much, but we will upgrade the drone. Rig to explode when destroyed, pulsing energy that inflicts high damage on all nearby enemies. So its electric shock damages target health, armor, and biotic barriers. We're gonna go with explosive drone. Upgrade of these two. Kasumi, absolutely Shadow Strike. Master Thief. And Overload. We'll put 1 point into Flashback Grenade. Zaid. Mercenary, Veteran, Warlord, or Commando. Warlord, Inferno Grenade seems quite useful. It's not very useful, but we need the Disruptor ammo. I'm gonna max this out. And I'll make it squad relevant. Okay. Miranda remains. Cerberus Officer. Cerberus Leader. Increase bonus to squad weapon damage. Squad health. So having her with us increases weapon damage. Interesting. I want at least 1 point in warp, and I want to max out overload. Absolutely. We'll do it like this. Okay. That's it. We spent a small amount of element 0 finally.
Thanks for coming by.
Saying hi to Liara, and we're done here. Everybody's respect. Everybody has their loyalty mission done. We explored everything everywhere so far, and now we can go into the side missions. First, we're going to do the Hackett side mission last, because I think it's the biggest one and also a very important one. And a very difficult one. Let's see if everything else is 100%. Yes, 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 yes. Just the final galaxy sweep, I guess. That's fine, fine. These two need to be done. That's it, that's it. Yeah, everything is clear. So we'll start here. Recapture a freighter. Where is it though? I see. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship, register SMV Strontium Mule, visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails, despite life signs aboard. Transmissions using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. And we got a new style for Morden. It has a little more black to it. Okay.
How'd you like that?
Deploying tech overload.
Down you go.
That's it. Another 15% damage boost because of Miranda. Very useful to have with your team. Dax, that incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving to board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them to our cargo hold. Blow them out the cargo bay doors when you're done. Captain Voorhis. I keep wanting to read.
What were they doing here?
Voorhis. All airlocks sealed.
Is there anyone else here?
Come on! I've got nothing!
Well, now you know.
Look out! Lost contact!
There's gotta be a way in.
Hub security bypass.
That did it.
Right. Jakir. You see the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Burtis took the canister topside while Voorhis went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Hawkins. So we have 3 paths. Let's go this way first. FTL drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated. Okay, let's up the stairs. More of them. What about this side? Medical station. That's it. Well, what's through here then? Double overload. Need to wait a little bit for shields. Double overload again.
Bring them down.
Okay, you're a little too annoying over there.
Enemy has booked.
one more guy should be in here. Wait, what was that? I saw an interaction. Upstairs somewhere. Engine room, main console. Kurtz. Heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bortis has something up his sleeve. He's got that canister full of loot. And I think he's planning to do something to Voorhis and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised if bet Thor. FTL drive inoperative. And some power cells. Okay. I guess now we can go back out and go up the stairs, and the upper level should have a new section available. That's probably also where we are hearing those other blue suns mercs from. Where did you come from?
Look out! Engaging hostiles! Time to die!
Let's take a look at her heavy slam.
I need cover!
So I can finally one-shot a Turian with assassination cloak, with Miranda, with tungsten ammo.
What happened here?
Seriously. Security lockdown in effect. Seek security control to override. Seek security console to override. So I'm guessing that's gonna be... Oh, there's a new door over there. Okay.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Are you sure about that?
There's gotta be a way in.
That did it.
What about the other side? Communications relay inoperative.
I've lost visuals! Fire and move! Hostile sighted! Deploy cloaking countermeasures.
Double overload.
I need cover! Lost contact!
Gotcha. That was painful. Go inside.
Hostile sighted. Heads up! Enemies off screen!
it. I can hear more of them though. Too bad. Thought I could hit her leg. Assuming it's a she. Burtis. Your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open. But first, we have to kill those intruders. Captain Voorhis. This is the final entry for Captain Jared Barnes, skipper of the SMV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago we answered a distress call. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete.
Can't do that right now.
I'll crush them! I've lost visual. Enemy sight. Shields have failed. This is scramble that system.
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Let's see. Should be here. Merc transmitter. Jakir, this is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhis will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us, and we'll get the codes for to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prize for each of us. Sergeant Burtis. Some good old-fashioned betrayal. Iridium. Payload. Research docket. Or payload. I think one of them ends the mission, but I'm not sure which one. Okay, not this one. Oh, maybe this one. And what's in here?
This is valuable.
Oh, a new heavy skin weave. That's great. Can't seem to interact with that anymore. Alright, we're done. Sensitive intel. Cerberus upload commencing. Defeated Blue Suns. Prevented looting of disabled freighter SMV Strontium Mule. Recovered substantial payload from SMV Strontium Mule. Another health upgrade. Always nice.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
We'll unlock that right away. One of those messages also mentioned a new location, so maybe a new mission.
No messages for you, Commander.
Blue Sun's ambush site detected from Cerberus Command. We started going through the intel, fine work by the way, and we discovered the location of the base where the Strontium Mule fell into the Blue Sun's trap. The Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant freighters near their base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you could get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants, a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The base is on planet Thankton, the core system, Sigurd's Cradle. We've uploaded the coordinates. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy map. Yep. Back from female camp, Erdnot Darg. He's the guy we saved as the missing scout on Tuchanka. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at Werelok's camp. Werelok camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into a blood rage or something. Well, that's fair. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Erdnot Darg, Scout, 2nd class. So we have a follow-up mission for this, which we will complete immediately. Just refueling. Ready to go. Checking for anomalies before we leave. In the system, I mean.
Anomaly detected.
Got one. This system is quite busy. Franklin.
Anomaly detected.
What do we have?
Report the hazard. Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin MK2 missile base. The distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin MK2 missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. Okay. So we have to rush through this one. Hopefully there are no weapon upgrades here. More Batarian terrorists.
Looks like some serious fighting here.
Should be one more. I just know he's going to try and shoot me once I start hacking, so.
I've lost visual!
Gotta be fast here.
One hit. Enemy down.
It takes so long for the health to start regenerating.
Looks like some serious fighting here.
Warning. 2 missiles are approaching target. I am transmitting a countdown to impact.
On the floor. Perfect.
I wonder if Miranda's squad bonus still applies when she's knocked out. Probably not, right?
Overloading this system.
Where did you go?
Fall and die.
Lock the shields.
Last one, maybe? Losing a lot of time here. Here we go. What's here? We'll find palladium. Come on. Nothing there.
Lost contact! There's the target!
Going silent.
Here's the kill switch. Come on.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
So we can only stop one missile. Spaceport. Missile target 1. Missile 1 target. Spaceport Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Residential District. Missile 2 target. Capital City. Apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. Yes.
That did it.
Oh, we have a chance to explore. That's good. I did choose the option to save the colony, but I don't know, somehow the picture... I expected the other picture to shut down instead. Weird. Doesn't seem like we missed anything. Libertarian radicals from destroying colony on Franklin. Protected colony's residential core. Thousands of lives saved. Good. Moving on. We need to disable the false signal from the Blue Suns. Oh, he's here. Nice camouflage for the enter orbit button.
I have detected an anomaly.
Check all those tunnels for runners.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Well, I didn't read it, but you can always pause the video and do it for yourself. Because I did read it in the past, so I'm not too worried about not reading it this time.
Ambush!
See me?
That one hit.
Looks like we're done. I'm not sure why my armor-piercing rounds were off again. I do wish it would just stay on permanently. Nothing seems to be outside. Some iridium and a data pad.
The shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
Good luck.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Broadfield mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Can't do that right now.
Roll and die.
They seem less and less like mercenaries and more like pirates every day.
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
And then what's in here? A bunk room.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
He's talking about Garrus. I wonder if bringing Garrus would have extra dialogue here. Probably. Didn't quite work out for him, did it?
Can't see him.
You see that?
I do. stay down. Power cells over there, and can't ever have enough iridium, apparently.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Okay. Now what do we have here?
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Why do they all say that?
I see you, Shepard.
Take out the SMG.
Here goes.
Get rid of the double overload. Switch to the rifle as always. Get rid of the armor. Now we hack.
Now you see me.
Let them take care of each other.
Let's see them.
Broken.
That's it. One shot will do it.
Right behind you.
Sure thing.
Well done.
Look to cover. Use your mech support.
Okay. Nothing else seems to be in this room. Maybe over here. That was weird. Like she was hiding behind cover. What about over here? Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client has arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Prothean artifact confirmed. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimal pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. Dig site location confirmed. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. That Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. So maybe this will be yet another follow-up mission. Nothing else here, just overload the beacon.
That did it.
Deactivated the stress beacon at Brunfield mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance. Probably new mail, right? No? Okay. Or maybe it's related to that Prothean artifact that we have already found. Okay, now we're going to save this crashing ship, whatever that is. I honestly don't remember this one. Looking for anomalies. A lot of them here. If that was only 26%. Proteus.
We have used half our fuel.
I guess it's different from Mass Effect 1 because in Mass Effect 1, pretty much every system had an anomaly. However, those anomalies usually just involved scans. But here, every time we find an anomaly, we have to actually land and do a mission.
Anomaly detected.
Which is probably why they are so few here. We did find an anomaly. We will look at it momentarily. Okay.
I have detected an anomaly.
What did you find, Edie? That sounds
Probe
Geth.
away. I have found something.
Sensors detecting anomalous weather patterns on the planet's surface. Geth activity detected. Recommend extreme caution. Thank you and thank you. This might be a little tricky to explore. Palladium. More palladium. Well, if we were short on palladium, we'd be set. Music is playing, so I'm guessing enemies are nearby.
They see you, Shepard. No shields.
Oh, it's a hunter. Too close, too fast. GTU's kids. Metagel. Can't see them.
Lead the way. How'd you like that? Going silent.
Come on. Can only see the lights, really.
Cloaking!
Which happen to be their heads, too. But now we have one that we can hack. Here we go.
Lights out! This'll help. You see that? Overloading!
How many of you are there?
I'll take care of it.
Last one, maybe? After hacking, he didn't seem to go and attack anybody else, so maybe he's the last one.
Going dark. Ha! Eat it.
Someone's coming.
Okay. Enough of that nonsense. Seems like anything we can find is just refined palladium. Honestly, I don't want to search blindly in here. Okay, we know where we have to go because we just have to follow that light. More of them? Really?
Here they come. Here goes.
A destroyer. So we will hack this one.
close.
We've got cloaked target.
Seems like it's over. Can't really tell. It's just a whole lot of refined palladium. That's it.
This is
We disabled it. Covered get climate change technology. This should be very, very useful for future colonizations of any species, really. And we got a damage protection upgrade. That's great. Already worth it. Seems like the last one too. Yeah. Ablative VI.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. I love it when all of this exploring pays off. Last one. MSV Broken Arrow. Wait, what? From orbit, Normandy sensors can pick out a hand-painted sign some waggish employee has left outside the complex. Last chance fuel for 100 light years. Like a gas station outside in the desert somewhere. Guess that is good business for them. Scans detect a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over planet Jonas. Registration matches the SMV Broken Arrow. Ironic name. Ship's manifest notes volatile munitions cargo on board. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be far gone. Jonas's largest human colony. Geth signatures detected aboard the SMV. The MSV Broken Arrow. Are they trying to attack a human colony? The Geth?
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
On a timer again. Yellow alert. I'm moving the ship to yellow alert. While we have seen no signs of trouble, I'm not so sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far out toward Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the one who creates a military-grade weaponry on board. A little shore-leave when we get to Nyref system. We'll do us all some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out here. Moving the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons. The This attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out here. Signing off. This will be the last entry in this log, and the severity of the Geth attack. I've ordered all hands to evacuate and head towards the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they also gain control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I'm using my authorization codes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain on board. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the SFV Broken Arrow down to the surface where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where the ship will end up. Good idea. Good idea.
We're compromised.
Going dark.
Find Iridium, of course. Navigation status on offline. Life support, systems damage, hull breach detected, local atmosphere vent into space, failing. Engine status disabled. To restore power, re-engage the power couplings. Warning, atmospheric entry detected. Impact with planetary surface imminent. Engine. Re-engage power couplings. I see power coupling number 1. Wait a little bit at least.
Overloading their systems.
And try to reach the second coupling. Okay. You put me on a timer in a location where I don't have any cover. It's a little bit annoying. Finish him.
Down you go.
I've got no shield.
Finish him. Finish him.
I got it.
One of the couplings.
I'll take care of it.
Finish him.
Left systems.
Overload.
Down you go!
Okay, make a run for it. And restart at the end of the turn. C. That should do it.
That did it.
Stabilized SMV Broken Arrow. Remaining Geth have disengaged. The colony is safe.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
To the Normandy, our thanks from Raphael Cologne, Governor of Paragon Colony, Jonas, Normandy crew. We retrieved your identity from the docking data aboard the SMV Broken Arrow. We're led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in the ship scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Paragon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude.